let's go ahead and get started cooking.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. All right, how about cranberry sauce?
Sounds good.
Because I know within the constraints of time, we are gonna get things rocking and rolling. What I have here is 2 cups of fresh cranberries. And we're gonna put those right in the pot.
All right.
This is my 1 quart 360 saucepan. Very easy.
Okay.
So we've got that. We're gonna put in a little bit of sugar.
Awesome. I can handle these ingredients so far. Cranberries and sugar.
Cranberry, sugar, water.
Okay, simple.
I've got about 3/4 of a cup of water here.
Good.
And then what I like to use is a little bit of citrus.
Yeah, that's nice.
See?
This is so much nicer than getting it out of the can, and it looks like it's really easy to make.
Smell that? Oh, nice.
Wow.
So we'll just
So
put all
good.
that in there and mix it up. We're going to bring the heat. Our heat is just going to go to medium.
Okay.
We don't need to go at high heat because these pans transfer heat so well.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
So we just want to make sure the sugar's dissolved. And we're going to put on our lid,
All right. Let's do that.
and we're going to wait for a vapor seal.
Okay, what's a vapor seal?
I'm glad you asked me that. What's going to happen is the liquid is going to come to a boil. We're going to get a little bit of steam around the edge, and then we're going to spin that lid, and it's going to seal in all the juices, all the flavors, all the nutrients in the food,
Oh, wow.
while still gently allowing heat to, some steam to escape.
Okay, so you show us that in just a minute once we get some steam going there.
Absolutely.
And what's the benefit of vapor cooking?
Well, exactly that. You're locking in your nutrients. You're not dumping things down the drain in water. Like, let's say if you were cooking broccoli, a lot of people cook it in water and then dump half of that down the drain, and
Right.
all those juices, all those nutrients go right down the drain with it.
So the water that you put in there is actually going to become the cranberry sauce. You're not going to drain that off.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, that's great. We definitely want to keep the nutrients in our food, and like you said, it's even cooked, so you can do it on medium heat. So it's probably a little bit less energy as well.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. What do we do next?
Well, that's that. We're going to wait for that. We can start on turkey.
Okay.
You ready?
Good.
Because who doesn't like turkey? I've got an 8-quart 360 stock pot right here.
You're doing the turkey on the stove?
Yes.
No, I've never seen this done before. Have you seen a turkey done on the stove before?
Let me school you on something. I'm
Okay.
telling you, this cookware with the vapor seal cooks at lower temperatures, cooks food faster, and seals in all those nutrients. That's exactly what we're going to do. Let me
All
show
right,
you.
show me it. I'm excited.
Okay, so I've got here a 10-pound bird.
Okay.
And first, though, I'm going to make a little bit of herb butter.
That sounds really good.
I've got 1 stick of butter,
Okay.
2 teaspoons of parsley, a teaspoon of fresh thyme, and all these herbs are fresh. Half a teaspoon of rosemary, and half a teaspoon of sage.
That sounds good.
Because all those lovely holiday fall flavors.
It's going to make that turkey really just
Yeah.
got some flavor to it, huh?
And we're just going to mix that in.
Okay.
And half of this you'll use for the bird, and half of it you're going to save for your gravy.
Okay. Easy
And
enough?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how you save it for the gravy too to make it really simple.
Great.
So we've got this mixed in, and I've got a little piece of plastic wrap.
Can't believe the holidays are so close. They're just around the corner, you know?
I know. Oh, they go by so quickly.
Oh my gosh,
They
it'll
go
be,
by
it'll be
so
done before we
quickly.
know it. So it's a great holiday recipe for you. Hope you're enjoying it. Stay with us here as we get this herb butter going.
All right, so we're just going to take a little bit of this herb butter. Like I say, about half,
Okay.
and put it on that piece of plastic wrap, and then just fold the plastic wrap
Okay.
over the butter, pull back just a little bit, and then roll it up.
Oh, that worked real nice.
And then, have you ever twisted saltwater taffy, or you've seen it?
Sure.
Maybe as a kid, you just twist both ends like this, throw that in the refrigerator to set up, and then when you're ready to make your gravy, you just slice it off just like any other butter.
Oh, great. Okay, nice.
We've got that, but now to the bird. You're mine. What I'm doing with the bird, we've patted it dry, and I'm just going to make sure and loosen the skin
Okay.
around the breasts, because that's going to be where we put all that delicious butter, or some of it
And
anyway.
once that cooks, it's just going to give it a nice scent to it and flavor.
And if you like playing with your food, this is the time.
Nice.
I don't know that, I think mom or dad should do this one,
Oh, definitely.
just because it's poultry.
Yeah.
But what you want to do is get all that butter rubbed up under that breast.
Okay. And is there a benefit to doing it under the skin as opposed to on top of the skin?
Well, what it's going to do then, it's going to melt and marinate down into the meat.
Okay.
It's going to flavor the meat. It's going to crispen the skin. See, and then I take what's left and
Just
go on
gives
the
you a
outside of the bird.
more thorough flavoring then instead of just having it on the skin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially if you don't want to eat the skin, you want to just have that meat. It's down on the meat as well.
And I'm going to go wipe my hands.
Okay. Oh, looks like we've got steam coming out of the cranberry. What do I do?
Give the lid a little spin.
Okay. Oh, wow.
That's your vapor seal right
Okay.
there.
Now that's going to really seal the moisture into the pot, right?
It's going to seal in all those nutrients. It's going to cook faster, and I just turned the heat down to low.
Okay, great.
So we're going to cook this
We'll let
at
that
low.
keep going. I've never seen a pan do that. That's neat.
Excuse me, beg your
Oh,
pardon?
sure. Okay, let's go back to the turkey.
All right, so we've got our turkey. We're going to tuck the wings under
Okay.
and put a few fresh herbs. I've got sprigs of everything I used in the butter. Sage, parsley, thyme, rosemary.
Now, are those garden herbs? Do you buy those at a grocery store?
I have a little herb garden.
Oh, look at you.
All right, and now we're going to truss the bird, which
Nope.
is just a fancy way of saying we're going to tie him up and
Okay.
put those.
And that's just an ordinary string that you have there?
This is butcher's twine, available anywhere, any shop. You can get it.
And what's the benefit of tying the legs?
Well, the benefit of tying the legs is it just keeps them nice and tight to the body of the bird, so that way.
More even cooking there?
Well, more even cooking. It's a prettier appearance when you pull the bird out,
We like
and
pretty.
it's just the way we want him.
Okay,
All right,
great.
so. Oh, and I did put a bow in it. You know, bows are pretty, so.
Very nice, so Kelly.
I
Looking
know,
good.
Yeah.
Trim off the excess there.
My friend Allie likes to put a bow in hers. All right, so now we are just going to put some vegetables in the pot.
Okay.
We've got celery.
Oh, wait. Don't you need something in the pan first?
Like,
Oil?
no. She's kidding me. No,
Really?
you do not need oil. Not with 360.
It's going to stick.
No, but the vapor seal, once we
Okay.
get the vapor seal on this, all the juices are going to release from these vegetables. No sticking.
Well, that's great. That's healthier to not use oil in the pan, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got, celery, carrot, onion, which is our classic mirepoix.
It's nice.
It's a fancy French name. And then a little bit of water.
You are so fancy.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a fancy girl.
Just a little bit of
Just
water.
a tiny bit of water. And we're going to take this beautiful bird
It's a big bird for a little lady.
and tuck him right in there
Okay.
and put the lid on.
Great.
Excuse me, I've got a little butter still on my hands. Would you mind turning that on to medium heat?
Okay, sure. Medium.
Just medium.
This is a turkey. You can't cook it on medium.
No, we're going to cook it on low.
Oh, this 360 cookware is something else. So we're gonna do the same thing with that vapor seal on this pan as well.
Absolutely. We're gonna wait for this. We're gonna wait for this to have the steam just begin to escape from under the lid. We're gonna engage the vapor seal. We're gonna turn it down to low. Then in 45 minutes, we're gonna baste it with a little browning and seasoning sauce that I mix with water. You can get that at any supermarket.
Okay.
I just baste that, and what that does is that gives it a little bit of that caramel, like golden brown, delicious coloring, and it also flavors the skin. So I do a basting at 45 minutes, put the lid back on, get the vapor seal going, super easy, and then we just baste it a couple times, and it'll be done in probably
So how long is it gonna take to cook this on the stovetop?
an hour and 45 minutes.
And how long would it take if we did it in the oven?
Well, normally a turkey takes 15 to 20 minutes per pound.
Okay.
So a 10-pound bird would be about 3¼ hours.
Oh wow, so you're really saving a ton of time. You're doing it on low heat because you can with the 360 pan, which is saving energy. And then we've got the steam going around and keeping the natural juices. And
you're
that's
saving
really
space in your
neat.
oven for other things. But
True,
we have one
because
more
normally
thing to
this
do.
bird takes up all the space in your oven, doesn't it?
And you're going, when can I put my rolls in? When
Right.
can I put,
That's the
you know.
hardest thing is the timing of everything. And we've got the whole dinner going at one time right here.
Well,
with
not
the
just yet.
360.
We have to do our dressing. But
Okay.
I am going to go wash my
Yeah,
hands.
go right ahead. All right, so I could pull this over here?
Yep, full quart.
Okay, this is our 4-quart pan. And can I go ahead and get going with something here for you?
Absolutely. Why don't you turn it on to medium?
All right, let's see.
Get that heat going.
There
and
we
then
go.
you're going to put in, we have 4 tablespoons of butter there, but I only want you to put in 2.
Okay. There's 2 of those.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm such a chef. Who knew?
And that's just going to melt for us. And
Okay.
once that melts, we're going to put in some onion, about a cup of onion and a half a cup of celery.
Okay, so just let this melt a little bit more.
Yep. All right.
All
You're
right,
good
that's
to
good,
go.
right?
You're
So
good
go
to
ahead
go.
and put in the onion.
Put in your onion,
All right.
and I'll take that for you.
Smells really good. You do miss out on that part by not being here with us. But that cranberry sauce,
Celery.
is so nice. That's going over there.
perfect. Yep. Now that we're going to let come. We want to hear that sizzle.
Okay.
We're going to let that get to a sizzle because we want the juices to just start to release and get a little bit of
Right.
opaqueness on the vegetables. So
Okay.
that's just going to take a couple minutes, but we've already got our cranberry sauce going in our 1 quart. We've got our turkey going, and we're waiting for vapor seal on this. This will take about 15 minutes to get the vapor seal.
That's a big bird in there, though. So
It
that
is.
makes sense.
It's a
right?
big bird.
Okay.
And it's always a good idea to let your bird rest for maybe half an hour. When you take it out of the refrigerator, just let it rest for half an hour so it's not so ice cold when it hits the pan, because the proteins they kind of seize up on you. It's like, whoa, they're going from cold to hot. So if you kind of let them ease into it, they feel a lot
Okay.
better about the whole party.
That makes sense. You can do that, right? Just let it rest 30 minutes outside the fridge.
Oh, you're doing a great
Oh,
job.
thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
So, yeah, you just cook these for a few minutes, but for sake of time, you're going to add your herbs and spices now.
Okay.
Yep,
Just
a
go
little
in order
salt,
here, right? A little salt. What's this one?
some cracked black pepper,
Okay.
and we've got poultry seasoning because it's going with turkey.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then a little rubbed sage. Again,
Okay.
all these are available at your grocery store. Super, super easy.
Great.
And now you're going to toast your vegetables, and
Toast my vegetables.
and toast your herbs and spices,
Okay.
because everything's kind of better toasted.
Definitely.
Don't you think?
I've never heard that expression before, toasting vegetables.
Well, it's actually toasting the herbs. You know, toasting the vegetables would be, hello, I'm celery, welcome. No.
That was good. I like that. All right, now what?
Okay, now you're going to add 2 cups of turkey stock.
Okay, I have that over here.
Yeah, I always have stock at home in the refrigerator, but if you don't,
Oh, see, that's where
See-
I'm not as good as you.
No, see the heat in that pan? You're
Yeah.
on medium. You're on medium heat.
Wow.
It's so efficient.
Definitely.
So we're just going to let that come to a boil. You could even put the lid on for 2
Okay.
minutes, let that come to a boil.
Easy enough. On medium heat, yeah, that was quite a sizzle to that pan. Wow.
Absolutely, because it's the quality of construction. And I love these pans. Let me tell you why I love the pans. I love the pans because they cook well, they're easy to clean, and are they easy to clean? I have burned food on a pan because when I first started cooking for 360, when I first started cooking with it, it's you're used to putting everything on medium high, searing food.
Right.
I burned things, but then I learned that I don't have to put it that high.
No, you don't, which
It's
is
medium
great.
to low is all you need.
Wow. And then so that, like, we've covered the vapor cooking that's keeping the nutrients in our food. We're not throwing that down the drain, which is great. No oil in the pan, and just really enjoying the natural flavors.
See that?
Oh, we got some steam for the turkey now. Okay, give it a spin. I love that.
And we're going to turn that turkey down to low, and we'll see you in 45 minutes.
So awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. I know.
All right, so now do I need to wait for vapor seal on this one too?
No, we're just waiting for boiling. But see, and we've got it.
Okay, because we're just doing regular cooking
You
in this
got a
pan,
nice, yeah.
right?
Because you can cook absolutely. You can fry, you can simmer, you can saute, you can do everything in a 360 pan that you can do in any pan and more. Because
Definitely,
you've
it's
got the
really
vapor
diverse
seal.
that way because you can make your pastas in just boiling water or any of those types of dishes, and then you've got the vapor sealing. To do a turkey on the stovetop is so neat. I'm really glad that you shared that with us. Okay, so I have a boil.
And there you have 8 cups in front of you, 8
Okay.
cups of breadcrumbs, and I've toasted those off, torn them, toasted
go
them.
ahead
They
and put
go
that in.
right in.
All right.
And then you're just going to mix that up.
Now, some people use croutons. Do you prefer the breadcrumbs?
Well, when I was young, that was our job. We would get a loaf of white bread and sit on the couch and tear it into pieces, and we all had a pan. We'd watch TV and tear that into pieces, and then we'd let it sit for 3 days and let it dry out.
Oh, wow.
So
Toasting's a little faster.
yeah. So this I do hand tear it still, and I toast it off in the oven. It takes about 25 minutes. You just turn it a
Okay,
couple
that's
times.
nice.
So
a real
turn that
homemade
all
cooking.
the way over, and this we can probably go down to low as well.
Great. All right. Wow, that's really fast.
It is really fast.
I'm gonna let you. You want to take over here?
Yeah, I do,
Use
because
your
I'm
technique?
pushy
You're the
like
chef.
that.
I know my limitations.
No, my poor husband, he loves to cook, and it's like, here, honey, let me do that. It's
Great.
done.
Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it off.
Okay.
We can put the lid on to keep it warm for.
That looks delicious.
It
I'm
is.
excited to try this dinner.
Oh, see, nice, hot, yummy.
Now,
Dressing.
because the turkey is on the stovetop, we've kept that oven available. And that way you can make your desserts, your rolls, anything else that you might want to do.
Did you say dessert?
I did. Did
I
you?
have a surprise for you.
Did you make me something?
Wait, where am I? I've got to get my gloves. Excuse me.
I do
I
like
happen
dessert.
to know that Julia's favorite fruit is apple.
It is.
And so, in my 360 pie pan, oh, watch, oh,
Oh, hot. Careful. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Wow. So we've got a gorgeous apple pie that's been in the oven. You can do your rolls, anything else that you want. And look, this whole dinner is done at the same time as opposed to waiting for that turkey to be finished in order to access that. That looks amazing.
give that
Thank
another
you for
5
making
minutes.
my
You're
favorite.
welcome.
That's a nice little surprise.
You're welcome. Now, so let's take a look at our cranberry sauce.
Okay. Oh, that looks really good.
Look at that. Again.
Nice and fresh ingredients.
And what did that take? How many minutes?
I'm not sure. Maybe 10 minutes?
Hardly,
the most?
hardly any time at
Yeah.
all. I mean, those cranberries are cooked through.
Smells so great.
The amount, if you want it a little more syrupy, you
Mm-hmm.
can, you can let it cook a little longer. You could take the lid off and reduce it a little bit.
Okay.
That's a matter of personal preference, but that is ready to go with all that nice orange zest and the fresh cranberries. And I believe we have a turkey. Obviously, we can't fit an hour and 45 minutes
Sure.
into this amount of time, so we have a completed turkey.
Got our stunt double coming in to show us the finished product.
That's right.
All right, let's see that bird.
Oh, yeah. Voila.
Oh, wow, Colleen, that is gorgeous. Can you imagine putting this on your table for your family and friends? That's an impressive looking bird that you've made there. And she did it on the stovetop. I love that.
In less time, with less energy,
Right.
and retaining all the juices, I promise this is the juiciest turkey you're ever going to eat.
And the best thing is that we did all of this at the same time, so you didn't have to wait for that turkey to be finished, but to access your stove and your oven, which is really great. So thanks so much for joining us, Colleen. You did a great job on presenting such a beautiful turkey dinner for the holidays. I'm really looking forward to trying this recipe. I hope that you are at home as well.